We first took a look at vampires. Now I found some zombies with Amy and Chris Hernandez, who wrote an excellent book for kids. Who wants to start? Who wrote the book?
I wrote the book.
Okay, let's start with you, Amy. Go ahead. Tell us about this lovely, lovely book that is geared towards kids and is filled with really, really great pictures for kids.
We wrote this story about our son, so it's made for children. I'm a school teacher, and I couldn't get away from writing a story without having a moral or a value. So yes, it's zombies, but it's fun, and it has good humor and a good message in the end.
So what did you want to bring to the story? Because, you know, a lot of kids are kind of like taken away and cannot really see like AMC's The Walking Dead and that kind of graphic, gory kind of genre. What did you want to bring to this book where you can show, or actually, how did you come with the idea, oh, let's show zombies?
Well, I came up with the idea because my son Jack loves zombies. He actually came to us and said, "Mom, I want to watch The Walking Dead." He was 3 years old. And so we knew we had to do something because there's a bunch of kids out there who love zombies, but parents feel the same way that we do. They're not going to let their children watch The Walking Dead because of the gore and different things. So we said we've got to bring it to the table, the idea, introduce kids to the idea of zombies without scaring them away. And that's what we did.
And what is the small, you don't have to tell us the overall story, what's the small lesson that Jack learns as a kid with the zombies?
He learns to listen to his parents because zombies don't make good friends. And also, if you can't eat vegetables, you're definitely not going to like brains.
It's good to know. And Chris, what's your role in this book?
I'm the illustrator. So basically, and how this all came about is we caught Jack dressing up as a zombie. And after many times of scolding him, saying, "Hey, look, you know, we don't mind that. Just don't tell people you watch The Walking Dead," because the phone calls started coming in from everybody. "How can you let your children watch that?" And I said, "They don't watch it. It's not even out yet." So one day I came home and I saw him dressed as the little boy here in the book. Well, not looking like that just yet, but very much looking like this here. And I took a couple of pictures on my phone and I sent them to a few friends on Facebook just to, you know, make a little joke. "Hey, check this out." And then I got out my sketchbook and I started drawing him. And then I caught him in the backyard, dressed just like that, chasing after a rabbit, saying he was trying to eat the rabbit's brains. And I said, "Hey, you know what? We've always wanted to make a children's book together as a husband and wife." And I said, "This is a fun story. It's funny. A little boy, but it's something that's been done before. It's the prodigal son story. So, a little boy that didn't listen to his mom and dad, wanted to go and hang out with a bunch of zombies, had to learn his lesson the hard way. Lesson learned. Got to come back home."
Got to come back home. I feel that this could possibly be a book series in itself. Do you have other stories that you might want to share in the future, or when should we expect that?
We're actually in production for the second book to the series. It's Jack and the Pirate Attack. It's an anti-bullying book. Obviously, the biggest bullies throughout history are pirates, and media has glorified them and made them really cool, like rock stars, but the truth of the matter is that they were bullies. So we have Jack and the Pirate Attack. It will be here by next Comic-Con.
How's the Comic-Con?
It's overwhelming. It's a lot of fun. But the cool thing is we're just meeting so many amazing people and just people from all over the United States, all over the world. So it's very flattering when they're coming to buy our book and hang out with us and talk to us. And we start, you know, sometimes we hear an accent and, "Hey, where are you guys from?" And to know that at the end of Comic-Con, our book, our story is going to be in someone's home in New York or somewhere in England. It's awesome. It's very overwhelming. So.
And let me ask you this: as parents, how do you feel about Comic-Con and bringing kids, and what does it do for kids? This event.
That's a good question. We hear a lot of people. We hear a lot of people, and their feedback is not so great for Comic-Con. "Hey, this is not for kids. It's too crowded." But you know, this is where the creativity starts. You know, why would you cut them short of that? And look how fun this is. I mean, there's cosplaying, there's art. You're just surrounded by this. Why would you tell someone you can't bring your kid here? I understand the stroller thing because a lot of people were complaining about that, but you know what? We all started somewhere. We're all big kids, and here we are, in our 30s, 40s, and we're still dressing up, and we're still, using our imaginations, and we're still looking at artwork, and we're fanboys, basically. So people that say that, I don't agree. I get the age thing, but you know what? Someone did it for me when I was a kid. I got into comics. I'm sure if you talk to every single comic writer, including Stan Lee, they're all big kids still. And to say...
Big rich kids.
Yeah. So to say you can't bring a child here, like, how dare you say that? Come on. I mean, I get it. The kids get tired after a while. Jack is gone. He's at the hotel room with his brothers. So it's like, okay, you're done. You can go home now. But they'll always remember that, and they'll never forget that you took them to Comic-Con. So...
And as a mom, Amy, what do you want your kid or kids to remember from Comic-Con?
Comic-Con? Well, I just see all the creativity and the inspiration. I really hope that this motivates my children to want to create and inspire others as well, the way that they've been inspired, and continue on this legacy of fantasy and imagination and just keep it going, because this is amazing, the camaraderie here and how people are towards each other. I really hope that my children take that on and continue it on.
And they will, and many kids will take this book. Definitely, because it's so cute and it has a great story. Where can people go to get your book if they're not at Comic-Con?
jackandthezombietattack.com. Our book is also available on Amazon, and it's at Barnes & Noble as well. So, yeah.
Awesome. So we have Amy and Chris Hernandez with an amazing book. Go check it out.